Bitcoin going up 29% in November. We've got core PPI coming in this morning. Inflation's on the rise. Initial jobless claims came in today. Let's talk about those things right now. So far we are just 15% away from making it the average move for November here. So far we've got to 29% for Bitcoin. That's pretty impressive considering last time we checked we were at 17, so that's a pretty good move there. Now, what else is going on the economic calendar today? We had jobless claims and PPI and core PPI today. So core PPI here, it wasn't on Market Watch yet, so I had to go over to X to find it. Let's see, PPI inflation rises 2.4% above the expectations of 2.3, so that's not great. Core PPI went to 3.1% above the expectations of 3.0, so they're both now on the rise again. Expect inflation to hit your wallet here pretty soon, and starting to feel that again as it goes on the rise into 2025. Let's see what else. This was from last week. Initial jobless claims. So U.S. initial jobless claims dropped to lowest since May last week. So we've got inflation is on the rise. Jobs are strong. The job market, we have the lowest unemployment. So the Fed's job isn't done. They are going to continue to cut though, because the federal government cannot afford to be putting out debt at this level of interest. So we're going to have to just suffer some inflation is basically what they've decided here. And that's what's going to go on going forward. Anyways, let's get into some tickers here. So first of all, I got coin up here, but I want to do Bitcoin first. Okay, here we go. All right, Bitcoin. Let me just go over here. What's going on with Bitcoin? Bitcoin's doing a little bit of a flag here. Okay, so we've shifted to something of an ascending channel here now, which isn't great. I don't love it, especially since we are above the ATR band. We're still pretty far off the upper Bollinger now. That is now all the way up at over $100,000. So if we want to do one of these big old candles here and touch the upper Bollinger again, we're going to go over $100,000, which we've done a few times here in this run, where we went flat or down slightly and then ran up to the Bollinger Band. If we did that now, we would be over $100,000. Okay, we're currently at 89,664. Yesterday we went as high as 93,686 there. Was that 686? Yeah, it might have been. I don't know, it's hard to tell with such big numbers. Let's see here. Our momentum is starting to taper off here. So it's starting to taper off even on the ribbons here. You can see that's tightening up here, and those might pinch at the top. And we'll see the fast one come down like it did back here and make us a nice bull flag. And then when that fast one turns yellow again, while the slow one hasn't really gotten too far outside of overbought conditions, it'll reignite and we'll find ourselves up over $100,000 again. So that's what we're looking at there. I got a request to do coin yesterday, so I'm going to talk about coin here. Coin, actually, I don't dislike this at all. Coin is actually doing probably a healthier move than a lot of the other assets that I look at here right now. So coin is kind of getting ahead of Bitcoin right now in terms of, you can see that on the momentum ribbons here, we've got, let me move this over here. Let me get rid of the slow one. Is it this one? No, this one. That's starting to pinch right there on the slow one. If it turns purple and comes down very much, let me just, put it over there. It turns purple and comes down very much, we get this nice flag here, which we're already getting that flag. If it turns purple up there and the fast one doesn't turn back around here, I would expect coin to come to the 21-day moving average, the 21 EMA, which is currently at 239. So I'd be looking at it to come to about 239, maybe. We might see it only come as low as, so currently we're hitting support back here, right? We're right on the top of support, but I would expect it to dig into support a little bit, maybe come to about 250, 254, 255, maybe 250. So like 250 to 255 is where I'm really looking for it in like 2 or 3 days. And that is where I would see the 21 actually catch up to it there around 250. And that's where I'd be looking for these momentum indicators to turn around again and send us higher on coin. I forgot to check something on Bitcoin. I wanted to show everyone something. Actually, there was something really important. The Pi Cycle Top. So I've been watching this one, Pi Cycle Top. and we've got a long ways to go. Okay, to call it top. If you know with the pi cycle top, we haven't gotten a top till we get this red dot, which last time around came about right there, which was at 65.5, which was, a little bit lower than the top at 68.9. But you know what? I would take it if I was just that short from the top, and then I'd be done with the cycle. So right now, just for this thing price to get to the upper moving average here on the pi cycle, we need to go to $120,000. Okay, last time. Okay, so we are still right here. Honestly, we are still right over here. Let me take a look at this real quick. Let me make sure I'm kind of going in a similar spot. Yeah. Okay, we are still pretty much right here on this thing. Okay, how much higher did it go from there? Let's look. So we're about like in this area right here, right? So right, we came down into the bottom of the pi cycle top, went up about halfway. We're about halfway up that thing right now, right? Okay, how much higher does this thing go from there? So we're about halfway. We're about there. Last cycle, it went, and let's see, it went another 367% from here, which at some point, let me see, how much higher did it go than that moving average? It went, okay, that moving average, when it crossed it, it went above that moving average. It went from its first crossing point, it went up another 191% from there. All right, let's look at the last cycle before that. How much higher did it go than the pi cycle top in that one? Let's get a look here. Okay, we got to make it smaller, and we got to make that longer. Okay, where are we at? Okay, so on this one, whoo, man, this one was a big run. So same kind of thing, right? We came down into it, came up, went about halfway, took off from there, went up however many hundreds of percent. This one was wild, though. In 2017, it came down, went up, came down, went up. It was all over the place. Let's see. I'm just going to do it from this bottom here because this is just getting too small to look at. So let's go right here, about right there, whoop, and to the peak, 531%. So it went from 531% to 191. So it was about so this one was 2.7 times larger than 2.78 times larger than in the 2020-2021, 2.78. Sorry, let me make sure I'm doing this right. 2.78. Yeah, okay, 2.78. So 191 divided by 2.78. If it does a similar pattern this time around, we would expect it to go about 68% above that. Right, 68% above the moving average if we're doing a similar type of diminishing return this time around. So we come over here, we find this. Okay, we find that moving average, and we go about 68%. That would put us at about $200,000 for Bitcoin. $200,000 would be our expected move for Bitcoin if it is going to follow a similar pattern of diminishing returns that it did last cycle compared to the cycle before it. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at right now, and I'm watching the pi cycle top for us to get there. I'm looking for us to do that 200,000 this cycle. That doesn't mean this year. Okay, that does not mean this year. This year, I think our peak is somewhere between $100,000 and $120,000 in 2024. The $200,000 mark, that is something I'd be expecting around the end of 2025. Okay. Back to coin. So coin, same sort of thing. I'm looking for same idea, right? I'm looking for, as before, I'm looking for it to come down to about 250, hit the 21, bounce. I get that bounce, coin is on. This is looking like it will become a bull flag. That's what I'm looking for there. I'm looking for that to become a bull flag. Now it could come down. Yeah, it might hit this line somewhere over here, right? It'd be like, in a couple, like a week, hit this line, boom, take off. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see what it looks like on the weekly. Okay, coin on the weekly. Yeah, we broke up above this resistance over here, and now it's going to act as support. So we're going to come into it about that 250, maybe high 240s, and then from there I'd be looking for it to be met by bull demand. And you can see on the weekly is actually still on a bull case here, right? Oh, let me see, I still got that wrong tool up. Yeah, on the weekly we're still on a bull case here for this. It's still kind of going up, with all the momentum here for the week. So that's good. I like that. I don't love this weekly candle we're printing right now. That looks kind of bad. I would like to see some recovery by the end of the week for Coinbase. So, because the weekly candle there, that looks terrible. Let's take a look at the monthly real quick. How's the monthly printing here? Oh my, that is good. All right, the monthly is really good. And I think you know why. If you've been with us for a while, I think you know exactly why the monthly looks really good. Can we say cup and handle breakout? Just like we saw in the S&P a while ago, that sent us crazy high. Where would that send us on coin? Oh, no, not that one. Where would that send us on coin? Let's take a look. That would be about right there. $541. This cup could take us to $541 in the monthly here. Let's run a fib real quick on that. I'm going to eyeball it. There we go. All right, let's see. And if that was our top right there, boom. Okay. Ooh, this is good. Okay, we came down perfectly from the top of that cup to the 618. Bounced off of it. Now we're hitting this level here. If November closes above what's that say? I can't read it. Let me just, there we go. 284.75. So if we get a closure above this line right here, we are confirmed to be available to go up to 381, right? We are cleared to 381. That doesn't mean it's going to be a straight line up to that, but if we close November above 284.75, we have basically confirmed that it will at some point in the near future go up to the 380s. Okay, it closes above that, then we're clear to 441. It closes above that, then as high as $600 is in reach. Wow. But I wouldn't expect it. I'd be looking for that 541 off the cup and handle. Okay, so that's coin. Coin's actually looking really good right now. This is a beautiful move right here. That's really nice. All right, let's go to the daily again, and let's look at some Bitcoin miners. Somebody wanted me to look at CleanSpark today. The warrants still not trading. Still no trading on the warrants. Go ahead and turn that off. Yeah, no trading yet on the warrants. So that sucks. So we came right up. Ooh, we hit my line. Hit my $18 line, basically, 1790 something. Came right back down. Hit the top of the Bollinger Band. We came right down. We're going to hit the 21. So we crossed under the 5. We're going to hit the 21. The 21 will probably catch us around 1350. I wouldn't be surprised to see it at 1350. And then from there, send us up higher to go up towards that $22, $24 range for coin. Or sorry, CleanSpark, not coin, CleanSpark. We're down 4.41% today. That sucks a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get through this. It'll be all right. So yeah, no, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's take a look at let's see. We had a weekly cup coming through, didn't we? Cup and handle, did we? I hate it though. That's really ugly. Never mind. No, I hate that. Ooh, this weekly candle is coming in gross. We're gonna need some strength by the end of the week, or this is a blow off top for CleanSpark. And the last couple of times we got a candle like we're getting right now on the weekly, we came down bad. So let's see. Last time was here, and it came down 30%. Yay! There was one right here, and that came down a lot more than 30%. That one came down 50%. So we can look at a 30 to 50% drop here if this candle closes like this for the weekly. That's really gross. We need to beat this line here. We need to beat that line. If we do not close this week above $16, we are going to have a bad time on CleanSpark. Okay, momentum is going the right way. It's all pointing the right way. The slow is pointing that's the fast. The fast is pointing a good way. The slow is getting real wispy, but it is starting to go the right direction. Momentum is looking like it's going the right way. But I hate that candle. That is a very ominous candle. I despise that candle, actually. That is disgusting. It needs to get above $16. Come on, CleanSpark. You can do it. Why did you screw up your warrants? If you didn't screw up your warrants, we probably wouldn't be trading like this. CleanSpark, get it together. Stop looking like Riot did like 3 months ago. You're actually kind of upsetting me now, CleanSpark. Pissing me off. Not doing things properly all the time. Do it. Get it done. I know they don't watch, but seriously, stop screwing up. So if we close our candle like this, we need to stay above this 200-week moving average, this red line. It has to stay above that. It goes below that, we're going to have a real bad time. We're coming back to the lows, honestly. We might even come back to 10 bucks if we close beneath the 200-week moving average with this disgusting candle here, this blow-off top candle. It is currently, where is that at? 1380. So we need to stay above 1380 to be feeling okay. We need to close above $16 to confirm that we're going to stay in this range and not drop all the way back to the lows. Okay. Clean Spark, this is a gross candle. I'm actually pretty displeased with that. Anyways, get it together. Anyways, let's see here. Bit Digital, how's Bit Digital doing? That is also a disgusting weekly candle. We're going to talk about those on the weekend. Let's not scare ourselves quite yet. The weekly candles look bad. They did not hold their moves. But see, Bit Digital, I'm actually not too concerned about because Bit Digital really would need to break this line down here. Do I have it drawn already? No, I don't. Okay. It would really have to break this line here, which is the 200-day moving average. Okay, it would have to come all the way down and break the 200-day moving average for Bit Digital to not be bullish anymore. I do not like that it's stopping here. The way that it is stopping here, Bit Digital says that it wants to come to the 21-day moving average. So does this momentum. This momentum also says it wants to come to the 21-day moving average. Okay, I think that's going to be a theme here. Let's see, Bit Farms, do you also want to come to the 21-day moving average? Yes, you do. Also wants to come to the 21-day moving average at 215. What about Mara? What do you want to do? What are you looking at here, buddy? It also wants to come to the 21-day moving average here. It's going to come back to 1980. Great, awesome. I had some calls that aren't doing some hot there, but it's to the end of December, so I've got like a month and a half for this thing to play out. In fact, I actually don't hate this. Actually, I don't hate this at all. Mara is doing something like this. Look at this. Look at this little cup here. And even if we came down to that, that would be boop. That would be great. Actually, it might take us to 30 bucks. So I'm not too upset about that on Mara, actually. I could be more upset by the way it looks. It'd be, yeah, it could come right to 1980 and be and still be in the top half of the cup. So that could be a cup and handle move. Great. That'd be awesome. I would love that. Or it could do like this here, like it did last time. Oh, okay. So this is a repeating pattern. Oh, that is gross. Why are all of you miners just being pieces of garbage this week? Stop it. You're pissing us off. Anyways, yeah, no, look, you're going to hate this. You're going to hate me for showing this. This pattern right here is identical. It's identical. Why is this so identical? This pattern right here that came all the way down to the lows. This piece right here, where even with that little head there, came up, went down, based, went higher before dropping down real hard. That is exactly what I'm seeing right here. Look at this. It was this one's a little bit higher than this one, right? Just like this one was a bit higher than that one. Came down, came up. Whoops, I slipped. Came down, came up, drove a little deeper, sideways chop, little up, little dip, rip, but lower rip than before. We might find ourselves trading at $12 if that plays out. Oh, no. It's some bear stuff coming through right now. I don't like that. Stop that. But Bitcoin hits 100K, though. I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is the thing that's trying to scare us. I think they're just trying to shake us out right now. But that's not good. It's not good. I think we're going to hit 1980. We might go a little bit lower than that. If we break this support right here, let me show you. If we break this support right here, like if we get below $17, we're going to have a real bad time on Mara. But we could come as low, yeah, 1723, 200-day moving average. Any lower than that, we're going to have a real bad time. So it's looking a little bearish right now, short term. I don't like it. It's kind of upsetting. Riot also failed. Okay, came to the top here of my ascending channel, failed. It's going to come to the 21-day moving average down there at 1117 as well. Core Z, what are you doing? Are you a beast still? These also could be bull flags because they do have the shape. Like a lot of these do have the shape of a potential bull flag, especially Core Z. Core Z looks like it wants to do a bull flag. Like it might come to the 21 at like 15 bucks and then just be like launch pad. Core Z actually looks strong with that move. That's actually a very nice looking little bull flag for Core Z. What about Wolf? Wolf is not as strong. This is looking like this could go sideways to down a little bit further and come back up. Wolf is already almost about to kiss its 21-day moving average there. We'll see if it bounces. If Wolf bounces there, I'd be expecting others to do the same. See about Hut. What's Hut doing? Hut's looking strong. Yeah, Hut Still needs to come back and test the 5 at 23.35. So yeah, there's that. Cypher, what's Cypher looking like? Cypher is bunching up right here. I actually like that. That looks a little bit like a bull flag there. Okay. The momentum is tapering off though. So if we get a closure kind of below this big candle here and below like 660, a closure below 660, I'd be looking for it to come back to the 21-day moving average as well. Let's see about Hive. Hive, same thing. It came up to that line, failed. I'm looking for it to test 21 and see if it holds, which is currently at 415. Soluna is already touching the 21-day moving average. It kind of never got off of it. Soluna could do one of these. I don't know. Let's see. It might come back up to like 480 and then dive right back into this portion right here. But that's why this is a lotto play. This one is like super danger. Yeah. So things aren't looking good this week. Not gonna lie. They're not looking good this week. It looks like things want to come down a little bit further. Hopefully, if we can get a rally tomorrow. Otherwise, I'd be looking at some roughness here for a little bit. What about MicroStrategy? That is up 1% today. That's pretty good, actually. I don't dislike that at all. Yeah, not bad. It's hanging out here. Let me see. How's that looking like? Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's going to hold the 5. It's going to come down to the 3, 20, 90. Hold the 5, hopefully, and just keep bouncing around until all these other indicators catch up to it because it blasted off. Is there anything else we want to talk about today? Not particularly. Nvidia's doing great as always. I need to get in on that. Vert is down. I like that. Vert's down. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Okay, Vert to the 21. Once it hits that 115, I'll reassess for a potential move up. That's pretty good. ACMR is not looking great yet. I'd like to see these ribbons turn around on ACMR to give me indication that it's going to come back up to $23 to $25. Right now, I'm not getting that yet. I'm still watching it though. ARM hit the low here. So, okay. Let me get some of this stuff off my screen. Okay, ARM, the bottom of the move since September has been where it currently is. Okay, if we get signs that this is broken, so basically if it breaks this right here, as soon as it breaks this aggressive little downtrend right there, which you could characterize as a bit of a falling wedge, once it does that, we're coming right back up to 154. If we get above 154, we're going to come and look for 165. Above 165, we're looking for the center of this channel at 170, and above that, we're looking at 187. Okay. If we break this level where we currently are, we're coming down to 129, where we will find support again. And 129 is actually pretty strong support, so I don't expect it to fail there. Actually, the risk to reward looks pretty good on ARM right now. I just want to see some indicator that it's going to go higher, and then I'm in on ARM. Let's take a look here. Tesla is peeling off here a little bit. This could be a bull flag, though. This right here, this could be a bull flag for Tesla. That's very possible. Let's take a look here. Turn on those again. Yeah, it's hitting the 5. If it bounces off the 5, we go higher. Like if we get a solid hold on the 5 today and I move up tomorrow, I'm going to call that a bull flag. And honestly, this could even take us as high as like the high 300s, maybe right back to 360, possibly even $400, this bull flag. And that would be insane, but it could happen. Could absolutely happen. And I think that is everything I wanted to cover right now. Yeah, that's pretty much all the ones I'm thinking about at the moment. Anyways, that's all I've got for you today. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Check out the Trade Cave store, link in the description, as well as the channel bio, and have a profitable day.